Hello, I hope you can hear me all right, and this setup is right. There we go. So, like I've done in the past, I wanted to go live because lazy and didn't want to edit anything. So, I did want to share a few books I picked up today. I want to see if I can. I'm doing this on my iPad. I've never done that before. So I didn't know if there was a chat that would show up, but there's not. Just real quick, gonna go over these books. I picked this up in a 50-cent bin. It is not in great condition by any means. It is ticked all the way down the spine, and the back is pretty ravaged. But for 50 cents, cool just to have. Hashtag low grade better than no grade, right? My bro Tony Sanders says that. Like a fool, picked this up off the shelf. Blackbird. I really liked the first issue a lot and wanted to grab the second issue and thought this was a variant cover and started reading it and thought, geez, this sounds awfully familiar, or this is an exceptionally long recap. But it's because it's a second print of the first issue, which is cool. I like second prints. But now I need to go buy issue number 2 so I can actually read it. And speaking of subsequent printings, I grabbed Venom number 2, 4th print, Venom number 3, 4th print, and Venom number 7, 2nd print. I've really been going wild on these Venom subsequent printings. I think I have all of them except for one. One of the issue 1s maybe. Not sure. I'll have to look at my CLZ, but I can't resist them. I'm a sucker. What can I say? You got my money, Marvel. And then I also picked up, I didn't actually go to my actual normal LCS where I get my pull yet, but I did pick this up because we're doing it on our new Comic Book Day book club on John. Hey Bake, what's up, buddy? So I can't actually see a chat. It pops up. That's so weird. Sorry. On John's Comics with Kids channel tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, we're going to be talking about this book right here, which I just finished reading. Yeah, I really like that cover a lot too. DC's been doing an awesome job, obviously, with these B covers. They're really well done. I like the mostly textless cover. I'm not a fan of like totally virgin covers that much. They look nice, but I like this minimal trade dress. But they've been really taking advantage of it with the artists that they've been choosing. So, way to go, DC. And then on to the more exciting pickups from the day. Found this on the shelf for cover price at a shop that I don't usually go to because it's mostly a game store, but was in the area and stopped by. For people who aren't into indie books or anything like that, this is going pretty well in the secondary market. Sold out really fast, hard to find, low print run. Story's supposed to be really good, so looking forward to reading it and glad I grabbed it at cover price. And at the same shop, I picked up this. which has been shown in a number of videos I've seen lately. And if you haven't seen it yet, the reason this is kind of cool is because it's written by Donny Cates. Don't really know much else about it, and I don't think it's really moving on the secondary market or anything, but yeah, I was happy to see it. A guy at the same shop, he's like, oh, he had all his bins covered. He's like, oh, I need to go through, like, we're just getting back into selling back issues, and I need to go through and like price everything, but it's like there's this one bin that you can look through, and he just started flipping. I was like, oh, is that a tomahawk? He's like, yeah, what's that? It's like, oh, well, it's not a big deal. So I got it for a couple bucks. Pretty cool. And then at one of the shops I frequent, I got a couple of really good deals on some books. First appearance of Silver Sable, and this is in nice shape. Really crisp, not a spine tick to be seen. It could use a little bit of a press. It's got a little wobble, but looks like white pages. Corners are nice. So real nice copy, and it wasn't priced. So I think he kind of gave me a deal because he was just like, well, whatever, just give me this. So pretty excited about that. And then my big pickup for the week, Shazam #1. He has it listed as an 8.0, and I can see why, but there's like a little bend up here, and one of the corners is a little dog-eared, but again, with a press, this would really present really well, and got it for a real fair price. So it was just one of those things that I just jumped on. It was on my radar. It's one of those books that like I wanted, but wasn't at the top of my list. But at the price, I just couldn't pass it up. And if anyone watching this happens to follow me on Instagram and has seen my list for 2019 of books that I'm going to concentrate on, it's not 2019 yet, so Shazam in my collection. But that's it. Just wanted to share those quickly, and Saga #1 for $120. That's a good deal. It's a nice shape. Hopefully. Those white covers are like, people complain about black covers all the time being hard to get in a high grade, but white covers are sometimes just as hard because nice looked like it. Because they get dirty, the spine ticks aren't as bad, but yeah, my Saga #1 came back in 9.8. I was shocked, but pleasantly surprised. So yeah, join us tonight, talk about Green Lantern, and otherwise have a great day.